ARESxGOD here. So this just happened. This episode was just non-stop full trotter insanity. We had the Gojo moments, then they actually did it towards the end, but also probably one of the biggest reveals or also mysteries at the same time. We got some information, we just brought a lot of more insane questions about Geto and just sheer insanity of an episode that we have right here, just non-stop from the way it started right up until the end. And now I'm just, okay, so where do we go from here? So yeah, let's get into it and talk about it. Now, at the start, I really like that small snippet they did with the interviews, asking everybody what they think about Gojo. To some, he's a teacher, a benefactor. To all of them, he's an idiot. But the main thing, he is the strongest, which is very true. But even if you are the strongest, there are circumstances, situations, and things where you can lose, or technically lose in this case, what happened. But before we get to that, I really liked the way they showed a bit of the scene at the start, like a flash forward in a way. We see Gojo tired for like a few seconds, they're like half 2 seconds or something like that. I'm like, wait, how is he tired already? Did he do something? But then we get later to that scene. It's like when they do it in the movies 24 hours before that or something like that. But here we have the confrontation finally happening with Gojo just straight up going after them, even pointing at Hanami, you are first. He just goes straight for them. Now, Jogo thought that Gojo was bluffing when he said that Hanami was first, because he was the one that got attacked, getting his arm ripped off there. Hanami even tried to attack, undid one of the techniques that was keeping them safe, and gets his horns ripped out of his head. Now, Gojo can be really, really brutal, like just straight in, and that's why we have Gojo there. One of my favorite characters ever, and I love that unhinged look that he had on his face. Just, yes, right now I'm a Terminator and you're gonna get obliterated. Here he goes in and starts saying, I can't really use my technique right properly, so I'm just gonna diminish my area, going full up and close personal combat mode, manhandles both of them and pushes Hanami like the technique against the wall, like making him a pancake there, and just he proceeds to explode. He got exorcised in a million pieces, so rip Hanami. That was the quickest and most literal death, so to say. That's a way to exorcise somebody, like explode them into particles. So no more Hanami. I really hope they're not gonna bring Hanami back. There's no way somebody comes back after that, right? Like you get exploded into a million particles and somehow you're back. Here in Jujutsu Kaisen, I know it can happen in other animes, but I'm talking here. Please don't bring Hanami back. But back to the fight. They try to distract him with civilians there, and this is where we also see a bit of a flashback with Geto's plan, talking about the prison realm being a living barrier, and they need to keep him in the range of 4 meters for 1 minute. I really like that Gojo was like, wait, this doesn't really sound too good for us. You just partner with us and dumped this task for us, fighting that thing, the way they're referring to Gojo like a creature, some sort of this supernatural thing, even for curses, showing how much he started scaring him and his reputation. And if we think back in season 1, how confident Jogo was when we first had that fight, right now he knows what he's facing here. But Geto's probably the biggest mystery, and we're gonna get to him there. The way they started throwing humans back in the present at him, just trying to slow him down, and this is where I like what Gojo did here in this case, because while it's nice to be an idealistic, yes, I'm gonna save everybody, this is not the series for that. And I'm glad there's so many series, yes, we're gonna save everybody. I like those series for what they are, but also you have to be realistic at some point, especially in a series like this. And Gojo said it perfectly. I'm sorry, I can't save everyone. There's literally no way he could have done it. maybe if there were more people there, but if we had more people there, we'd have the other problems slowing him down. It's not possible unless you have magic, like actual magic, to save everybody. But the way he said it, I'm sorry, I can't save everyone, but I promise to exercise them instead. And this is where we see that Geto was slowing down. He wanted Gojo in the perfect spot, setting everything up for him there. And later on it showed what Mahito has been up to, and Yuji went in to talk to that scared girl. She's like, everybody went in the train, and that train is full of morphed people by Mahito, and the train actually comes in full of transfigured people, like made into curses, and Mahito shows up in his usual demeanor, funny, and the conversation between him and Jogo talking, hey, maybe we could set up a hunting ground for some humans, keep them for sport. And Jogo's like, Hanami is dead. No way. So yeah, it's confirmed even by them that Hanami is actually dead. Don't bring him back. But here where yes, everything so far has been also very insane, but here they just like, yeah, let's turn it up a notch, because why not? They start going again after Gojo, and Mahito even being surprised he couldn't actually touch Gojo when he realized that, hey, I actually can't touch you. He had to see it from himself or experience that power. He found that from the others here. And this is where I liked the description there. They were like, yes, you're in this tough spot here. You can be very cold logically. You have your set amount of how many sacrifices you're willing to make, but if the numbers keep increasing, like the more living humans they're bringing, the more death people are also gonna happen, because if you increase the number of living people, more of them are gonna die. They started killing more of them, trying to mess up with him, how far they can push him to get him to that point, but they thought he wasn't gonna do it. I'm like, I hope he does it. I was like in my mind, fuck it, just do it, just blow everything up and kill all of them. Even they said it, what you should be doing right now is unleash your domain expansion and kill all of us along with all of the humans. Which is true. If he actually would have done that, we don't have been in this situation, but also he would have killed way too many people. Which, yeah, that wouldn't go very well, even for himself. But he actually does it. He says domain expansion and unleashes infinite void. And I really like the narrator. Is actually great. I like some series that do narration very well. In this case, it actually helped quite a lot. He puts everybody inside, but just short enough, 0.2 of a second, and he just proceeds to go like the Flash. He just the fastest butcher alive, literally. This is what Gojo was here. He put all of them into that state or information overload, and he just proceeds to butcher all of the transfigured humans. Pays attention only to them, not wake up all of the main curses there, all of the main villains. Apparently they got half a year of information into their brain, put them unconscious, but after 2 months the survivors were able to get back to their life. So he did kind of both things, save as many as he could, but also tried to give them a chance there to kill as many of the curses he could. And later revealed that apparently he killed like around 1,000 curses in 299 seconds. And I'm like, damn, that's Butcher Terminator. Don't get him angry, don't mess with Gojo. I really love that what they did here, but unfortunately their plan worked, or Geto's plan worked, because as soon as we see the same scene from the start with him being tired, there's this box in front of him which distracts him, and Geto opens it and you get this weird stretchy blood flesh whatever thing with an eye. Sauron makes an appearance here, but in a creepier way. Even he senses something's wrong, tries to back off, but he gets very majorly distracted by Geto showing up and him being very confused. Kind of like the same thing happened in the flashback arc when Fushiguro, what was his name? I'm drawing a blank right now. You guys know who I'm talking about. The guy that almost killed him there. All of the prep work, everything, just for that moment to distract him. When even Gojo had a moment where he hesitated, and that allowed him to actually get wounded to awaken him. But here, this is much more dangerous, because thanks to Geto showing up, you hesitate, especially when something, hey, I killed you, you should be dead. And this is what I've been thinking about ever since Geto has been back. Here even Gojo being confused. Are you really him? Is it really him? A fake? No, it's really him. Going through everything through his mind there, but gets caught by the box, by the seal there. And even he's saying, everything tells me you are Geto, but something, my soul tells me you are not. So who the hell are you? And I'm gonna say it myself also. Who the fuck are you, Geto? Or are you even Geto at this point? But later on it's revealed in a very interesting way. Like, hey, you know how you open a jar of pickles? Like, hey, I'm gonna check out this pickle here, it's good, you like it, you don't like it. But this guy, some other characters take off their hat to introduce themselves, or take a bow, or wave, or yes, it's me, it's Dio, it's something else. But no, this dude just like opens his head to show this brain with teeth, like a cursed brain. Hey, yeah, by the way, I just steal corpses with brain, this is my technique. I'm like, wait, what? So who are you then? Huh? He stole Geto's body because Gojo had a moment of sentimentality and didn't dispose of it properly. And he just wants Gojo out of the way because he's way too strong. I'm like, wait, back off. How are you just a brain here? What? Are you a curse? What are you exactly? Are you something else? Back down. We just had the brain being revealed to be one of the main villains here. And yeah, Gojo and the brain. This is basically the episode here. I need Kenpachi to come in and kill another brain. If you guys know, you know. But unfortunately, Gojo gets caught, and this guy says, hey, maybe I'm gonna release you in 100, 1,000 years. Who knows when, but it's gonna happen, and it's gonna be a new world. I don't know. I'm still a bit surprised they actually caught him, but I really liked the way they handled this situation here. How they did it, they caught him. They had to put everything in the right place, right time, perfect timing, also in conditions to get him into this seal they have here. And even Gojo saying, I have faith in Yuta. You guys remember Yuta from Jujutsu Kaisen 0, the movie? Which, very good question. What has Yuta been up to? Is he gonna show up also in this incident? But yeah, Gojo got sealed, and that's pretty much where the fight ends, so to say, the episode. We have one more scene after that with Yuji getting a notification through his headset. Gojo has been sealed. And I'm like, is that the voice of Mekamaru? How is he still alive? Is it a recording? Is it somebody else and I'm misremembering the voice? But if so, how is he still alive? He died, right? In the mecha fight that we had. The references there, make sure to check out that video for the review reaction of that episode. So this episode just been straight up insanity from the beginning to the end. Action just amazing, but also after this I have so many questions. It's not even funny how many questions. Who is this brain? Is Gojo ever gonna come out? Is somebody gonna bust him out? Is he gonna be able to get out from his own? How exactly does this seal work? I need more information on that. And yeah, this is gonna be interesting. But anyway, let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about this episode. And yes, I have seen the leaks. Everybody was going insane. Even I got a spoiler on that. I'm not gonna talk about it. I have no context on it. I don't care. I'm just gonna worry about the anime. So thank you very much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Helps me quite a lot, and you guys get the latest videos, the series that I follow. Make sure to check out the podcast, because anime. Bye bye.